Alright, back for the final. Risky hand, but I think it's worth keeping. We have one draw step to maybe hit a green. We have a ponder. It's risky, it could go wrong, but I think it's worth keeping. And great. Top, top, top. No! Alright. I mean, we are ramping a lot, but that aside, we are not doing much, I guess. Still happy with that hand, as we are playing against some sort of blue-black deck, maybe control, maybe more of a reanimator type of thing. I don't really know. I guess we'll see. Okay, Esper control of some sort, I guess. What to do? Let's cast Raw Flows and see what my opponent does about that. And now I probably don't want to overextend into a Wrath of God, so I will just attack with my Bloom Tender. Playing all my elves right now and have them getting Wrath next turn seems very poor. And it's quite likely that they have a Wrath. Primal Command, a good one. So 6, 8. So I could load this into Primal Command, but I don't even need to have my yeah, actually, let me recount. 4, 8. Yeah, I don't need to have that untapped. But I guess I will do it this way. I can play around days. And 2 life should not really matter against a control deck. I'm surprised that my opponent did not kill Raw Flows, but oh well. We'll try to drop the Lotus. It might get countered. If it is countered, oh well. Not the end of the world. Also, and if it resolves, we will be playing Primal Command on the plane, searching for something. Nope. Bouncing that. Alright. Hope I choose the right mode. Yeah. This might get countered, but if it's the case, oh well. My opponent might just pick, get 2 mana before they... This might be a fact or fiction. Sphinx Rev for 1. Okay, that's very, very bad for my opponent, I would say. And very good for me. I think we kind of want to pick Crater Hoof Behemoth, which seems quite lethal at this point of the game. And this forces my opponent to react. They will know about it, but I think it's fine. We could also pick a Witness. And then Witness the command back. Yeah, I think I like that slightly more, actually. I think it's a better move against a control deck. Do we want to play into a potential Languish or Damnation? I don't really think so, and I don't think we need to do that. Like, my opponent did not have a good answer last turn to what I did, so this turn it's not very likely that they have a good answer either. And we can get some more card advantage flowing for us. And they just F6'd, which is good news for us. Now we cannot cast a Kiora because we did not play a another elf last turn, so that might have been a misplay. Maybe I should not play around this potential Wrath of Gods. Maybe if my opponent had it, they would have cast it last turn. Maybe my opponent is just very slow with the Wrath of God. I kind of feel like if they had the Wrath, they would have cast it last turn, though. So they did not have answers for what I've played so far. And I had some strong thing that they should have countered, so I would bet that they don't have anything to do about that. Yeah, they just have 6, so goodbye. Alright, well, my opponent is an Esper control. I'm not sure. They had a very weak draw here, I think. But the double primal command just slowed them down a lot. And I think that helped. I mean, it's not like I won because my opponent missed land drop or anything. It's more. I mean, it's a shame that they did not have anything to play turn 1, 2, 3, or any Wrath of God or Involve, because I think that's what they want to be doing. But on the other hand, I prevented my opponent from casting a 5-drop for 2 turns in a row, and yeah, that also helped. But that was kind of a weird game, and I'm pretty much sure that my opponent is on some sort of control-y deck, which makes Spell Pierce good. Willow Rogue decent, I think. Well, Strike Dusk is also kind of good against control, but not really necessary. What can we cut? I like my deck against control. I don't think we need the Whirler Rogue to win. I think we can cut that. Treachery, well, I would assume they have a few creature. Maybe it's slightly weaker against the control deck because they might have a lot of creatures, but they probably have some strong creatures still in their deck. And even stealing something that's not great with Treachery, since it's untapped land, it's such a huge tempo swing. I mean, the card is too good to cut. Now, I don't know what I want to cut. I don't want to cut anything. And I really think that Spell Pierce should shine in this matchup. Ponder, well, Ponder is good. It's cuttable, but it's good. Atarka, they are probably playing some Planeswalker because it's a control deck. Yeah, nothing I want to cut, like really nothing. I'll cut Bloom Tender because I'm pretty sure my opponent has at least one Wrath effect in their deck, one board sweeper, and having too many mana dorks can be clunky against that. Okay. Yeah. Cannot really keep that. I mean, I have Spell Pierce, which should be good, but that's not really a keeper. That one is good, though. My opponent mull to 6/2. They keep their hand and put a card onto the top, as I will. I think it's fine. I think I want to hit my land drops, and the second blue for upheaval could be good. I mean, I'm not thrilled about drawing an island, but like my opponent is this is not really a grindy matchup. This is a matchup where I want to hit all my land drops, make sure I can cast the things I need to cast when I can cast them. So yeah, even though the island is not super great, I think it's fine. As my opponent might be thinking about killing the elf or not here, maybe they have, well, Path to Exile is not good, but maybe Thord to Plowshare or Journey to Nowhere, or just a Stratus Dance are pretty interesting. I'll attack, I'm fine making the trade, I don't think they will take it though. Okay, that's a clock, which is actually good for my opponent. And we drew another island, so now I'm kinda sad that I kept the first one, but oh well. I'm pretty sure it was still the right move to do. Forest, alright. Forest is good. At least better than a Force Island. And now my game plan is gonna be try to get in a spot where I can get... Okay, this is getting Spell Pierced right away. Get in a spot where I can have more than 6 mana in my opponent tapped out and win with Upheaval, I think. Or hopefully draw something relevant. But it doesn't look like we will. That being said, hitting our land drops with Upheaval in hand and not much pressure in front of us is good. But I'm not extremely thrilled about how this game is going so far. In my last, I think I've been drawing. Yeah, I kept 3 land and I drew 3 lands in a row. That's kind of bad. Chase the Mind Sculptor is also bad for me. Upheaval is good though, because even if my opponent plays some good spells and I get a bit behind on board, I can, you know, pretty much reset the whole thing at some point. Oh, Gilded Lotus was an amazing top deck. I'm on the best card I could get with Upheaval. That's great. So now, whenever my opponent taps out, I can just really get them. I guess I would need to hit one more land to be able to Upheaval into Gilded Lotus, into land Gilded Lotus, because now I can produce 3 extra mana, which means that with my land drop after Upheaval it's 4, and I'd rather have 5. That's pretty much the spot I want to hit there. But my opponent doesn't have enough, I mean, a lot of pressure yet, so I don't have to Upheaval quite now. I could also just Crater Hoof and beat down next turn depending on what they do. Force them to use answers, and then after that use Upheaval, reset the game with a Gilded Lotus on the play. And probably less life than my opponent because of the Stratus Dancer, but oh well, it's fine. My opponent has got some strong Planeswalker. Dragonlord Achutai. Starting to be a bit more annoying. Ooh, I drew a good 4-drop, so now we'll be now the game plan. Oh, that's amazing. I think that's literally the best card I could draw in my entire deck. That's just amazing. Now, well, we hope they don't have Force of Will or Daze, but we'll be Upheavaling and then upping that up to 5 and get an emblem before they can do anything about it. Though it might be hard to do with the Stratus Dancer. No, I think we should be fine though. So that's 9 plus the land drop I will make afterward. It's gonna be 10, and I can cast Cure. Sweet. If my opponent has the Daze or the Force of Will, it's gonna be bad. No, they just F6, so should be good to go, right? I wonder if I should not, because they can play a Stratus Dancer. So this go up to 3, then they play a land, then it goes up to 4, then they play a land and the Stratus Dancer, and I have no answer to the Stratus Dancer. And I cannot ultimate, because of Stratus Dancer, I cannot ultimate before quite a bit of time, so I think I should actually use that. And actually I kind of have to use that because of my opponent having no permanent. So alright, the ultimate was not the plan, but you know, I can still, I'm still in a great shape here. Upheaval is such a good card, it's amazing, it's amazing. So next turn I can drop 2 lands, cast Gilded Lotus into Farseek, or save Kiora maybe, but do I even need to save that or want to save that? I'm not sure. It's gonna die to the Stratus Dancer pretty soon, I feel like. My opponent has a sweet Planeswalker Esper deck here. Nice card draw, strong Planeswalker. Yeah, that's really Esper control Planeswalker, good stuff. Mythic rare. I draw a land, which is whatever, I guess. They will drop a Stratus Dancer next turn, which means I might as well not. I think hitting 2 land drop twice in a row is. Oh, I need to tap my mana first, though. As my opponent just conceded, yeah. Yeah. But I would have casted Gilded Lotus into Farseek into Findorn Elf. Next turn I would have Crater Hoof for the win. So I had the kill. Alright, great. Sweet, hope you guys enjoyed that draft. That was very fun to play, for me at least. And see you for another one.